What's your next song?
I think I'll give you one of mine now. This a tune that I got the little front part from somebody, but the rest of the story in mine. But it's like this. So it was this fella that loved this girl but didn't know how to show her he loved her, so he tried to get different instruments to show her. So he tried to get a saxophone, he wasn't no good. He tried to get a harmonica, he sucked it in the wrong way. He tried to get the fiddle, he just couldn't hold it right. So he decided to get a snare drum. And so he told all his friends, I'm gonna give him a snare drum. And they said, how you gonna show her you love her with a snare drum? He said, well, every time I get around her, she make my heart go pitter, pitter, pat, pat. They were like, oh, that's so sweet. So he went home for 4 months. He came back with a thing that he called the Drummer Boy Blues, and it went like this. She say I don't do nothing but get on her last nerve. She said I don't do nothing but get on her last nerve. I said hush the fuss now, mama, 'cause I ain't listening to a word. Now if you don't want me, mama, please, ma'am, tell me why. You don't want me, please, ma'am, tell me why. 'Cause I'll pack up my grip and I'll keep on passing by. I'm gonna go to Memphis, take that old right-hand road. I'm gonna keep on walking till I get to my baby's door. Now when I get to her door, lay down, cross the bed, tell her to repeat some of them things that she once have said. I do love you, I do love you, that mean I double do love you. You a high stepping mama, I can't care what you do. I said it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. When I count them blue, that many problems of mine. You take the 9 plus 3, you know it sure equals 12. And the way I'm feeling, mama, I ain't feeling so well. I'm gonna ramble on the way to the west. That's where the eagle bird sure law builds its nest. I'm gonna climb, yes, climb up on some top limb, 'cause I'm thinking about you and you thinking about him, and I'm leaving. Catch that choo-choo train, and I long to hear my baby call my name. Said I'ma get you a hat, she said. I want brand new shoes. Said I'm gonna get you a hat. She said I want brand new shoes. Said she wanna be right when I hit them drummer boy blues. And I come back around and I said, I got happy. Count them off. What? What?
Jontavious Willis here in Studio B, WNCW, Drummer Boy Blues.
Yeah.
Original tune, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me ask you, let me ask you first, Did the writing come along with learning to play, or did that come later?
Well, I could always improvise. Like I was always good on my feet, and I think as it goes on, you become better and better. And I think most of it comes from like observing people's stories and then also like living, like and the combination of both and being able to say it in a way where some folks might not know you're talking about their story, or if you not want to tell all of your story. I feel like some of that stuff should be, hit on. But yeah, it all came with each other and it grows with each other for sure.
Does it just come up inside and you got to let it out? Is it more or less you don't think about what style of blues you're going to write? You just write it?
Yeah, for sure. 'Cause I feel like, the styles, we don't got so far away from that. Because back then, you could really say you would, because, you didn't have the internet. The internet, you got folks in Spain playing Delta blues, you know what I'm saying? So I just say I play Georgia blues with whole different flavors of it, because I'm from Georgia, you know what I'm saying? But I can play the blues of folk from Georgia and all that stuff. But when I sit down and write a song, yeah, different ways. Sometimes the song just like a line just pop to your head. Sometimes you hear something and you kind of riff off of it. Sometimes you listen to the old songs and do it. And sometimes just original ideas. At least sometimes you think of the original, then you go back and listen to a song and they're like, man, I got it from there. But yeah, that's it, just all kind of ways for sure.
Feel good to get Grammy nominated for this most recent record?
Yeah, it felt good.
Did the fellas call you up and say, hey?
Yeah, well, I was actually out there with him. I was out there with Kev, because I think he was out there. I think he got nominated too the same year. Yeah. So yeah, it felt good.
And you were touring with them for a while.
Yeah, I toured for them. I toured with them from like 2017 to like 2019, like on a lot of shows, and they let me ride the bus with them, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody let you ride the bus, you know what I'm saying? You have to drive. But I was young, I like 19, 20, so in a lot of them places I couldn't drive. I had never drove to New York, but now I have, but man, I would have died trying to drive to the places they were going to. But they were nice to me, man. Like I said, I can call them for anything. But yeah, it was a good experience to have been nominated. It was good, man.
Yeah, and then I was reading that you won. My notes. I thought
you good, bro.
Tried to memorize it, man. From the Blues Foundation, International Blues Challenge Award for Best Self-Produced CD.
Yeah, that was that first CD, man. I didn't even know it came with money. I was so happy with it. When I just thought it was just going to be a plaque. Man, that check hit, it wasn't a whole heap, but it was enough, you know what I'm saying? It was better than nothing. But yeah, it came with, I just sent my CD up there, the first CD I did. And yeah, it won. So they that was good too. Yeah, 2018, I believe it was.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Well, the career's launched and the talent is there. I mean, Taj and Kev, man, they know talent when they hear it. So and man, that was really cool of them to do all that, helping you out.
For sure it is.
What you working on right now? You said you're working on a new album?
Yeah, working on recorded a bunch of songs, but 15 songs will be on the new album, because I feel like 5 years you kind of owe folks some new stuff, So all original material, some of it solo, some of it's just vocal, some of it just instrumental, some of it's band, some of it's duo. It's all in between, and all different flavors of blues. Like it's some jump blues stuff, some down home blues, ragtime, all kind of stuff. All the stuff I love.
That's kind of the way they did it in the 20s and 30s, right?
Yeah. You got to put everything, anything that you can play, and it's good. It's real good stuff. So yeah, we recorded at Capricorn Records in Macon, Georgia, and it was fun. 10 days out there, we got to sit in it. It was good. Good.
That's a legendary studio, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
How's the feel in there?
It feel good. It feel good, and we were having a good old time. The music was flowing, man. The music was flowing. So.
Well, Eddie 9-Volt. Have you ever met Eddie?
Yeah. He's from Georgia too. I know him.
He's the one that really made us start thinking about that studio again. Because he named his album there.
Yeah, he named it Capricorn, right? Yeah.
Because it was so important to him that he worked there. And did that album there, man. Well, now I understand even more why your sound is so cool.
Yeah.
That you're working with folks like that.
Yeah.